Welcome back to Town Talk, everybody. What's up?
Yes, sir. We back. We here. It's fucking lit.
What's good? You know what I'm saying? You had that little week off?
You had a week off.
Yeah, I had a week off.
Yeah. I still was doing regular everyday shit.
Yeah.
Just didn't have to come up here and talk, but
My master's in Florida.
yeah, we see that.
Yeah. I got a little color, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know that Family Guy episode, and they're like, they pull out the skin color, and they're like, yeah, you're good. Yeah, no, you're past that now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That Florida sun is no joke. No joke. Yeah. Shout out Mickey Mouse.
Florida sun is no joke. Bro, Apple, relax.
Yeah, that shit just blinded me.
Yeah, bro, my bad. My flashlight just went off. Yeah, Florida is ridiculous. We've spoken about this before, but the humidity in Florida is like disgusting.
It wasn't bad. The humidity wasn't bad.
Okay.
The heat was bad.
Okay. So the humidity is bad in like September type shit? August?
When it rains. It didn't really rain when I was out there.
I've always heard that like Florida is just like humid. Like it's fucking.
Yeah, no, it wasn't humid because it didn't really rain. It rained one day for a little bit, but
That's valid.
when it rains though, it's like fucking terrible.
That's valid.
It's horrible.
What'd you do out there?
Went to Disney.
Okay.
Went to Disney World. Fuck Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry, AJ. I'm sorry, AJ. He's over there like, yo, bro, I'm gonna smoke you.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It's cool, man. It's good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Mad families, which is expected, but you know when you get those badass little kids that be running around, don't have manners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate
A lot
that
of
shit.
those.
A lot of those. And then parents too, like they don't be having manners either.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of expected. Not expected, like, because of who they are. Because I don't know who they are. But, like, I feel like it's expected that bad kids are going to have bad parents.
Yeah, it's just mad fucking annoying, man. But other than that, I was fired. It's hot as fuck, but it was already fired.
You were walking a lot.
Yeah, a lot. 14 hours in one day in Disney. I had like 28,000 steps.
28,000 steps in a day is a lot.
That's OD.
I try to average like 10,000 steps when I walk, and I barely get there. I'm not going to lie to you.
Excuse me.
For you to be doing over 20,000 a day, ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how big the parks are. But I was going Thursday. I was going back and forth to Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, so that's why it was so much. But Epcot is huge. It's like a big fucking circle of a bunch of countries that you just explore and try different things in. So you can walk around that bitch for hours. But yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And then I went to Volcano Bay on Saturday.
Okay.
That was fire.
When you were doing the countries, what was your like favorite thing?
I was drinking, so you know what I'm saying. Drink. It's like a thing to drink around the world in Disney. Definitely doing that shit. We had this one like mango rum drink, just dumb gas. And then I had sake in Japan, obviously. I had wine in Italy. I had beer in Germany.
Yeah, I'm not much of a beer fan. How was that?
It was all right. You know, Germany's known for their beer. And I went up to the stand. I was like, yo, what's the best beer that y'all got? And he was like, this is like imported. It's so good. You got to try it. And I was like, bet. And I tried it, and I was like, this is not as good as you made it sound.
Did you remember? Like, did you remember how it tasted?
Yeah, of course. It was like bitter.
Oh, I'm not even asking for your description. I just meant like you were so lit.
Oh, to be honest, I wasn't even that lit.
Oh, okay.
Like when I called you, I was like, meh. But like I was sweating so much that I was just sweating out all the alcohol as I was drinking. So it was like whatever.
I feel like that's a myth, but I hear you.
It's not a myth.
I mean, like, you know, you're sweating, so like the alcohol maybe doesn't penetrate you as fast.
No.
Careful.
Hold on. Pause.
But still goes to your system. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, if I'm sweating, I can drink as much as I want. Like, that's not.
That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I didn't get drunk as fast because I was sweating.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your trip.
Yeah, man.
You know, you came back 2 shades darker. So
That's what happens when you're in Florida, bro. And you're in that fucking sun.
that's fire, though.
Walking around Disney. I'm just in a t-shirt.
I've never been to Disney, so
You gotta go.
yeah.
I feel like as an adult, Disney's way better.
I'm trying to think. I've been to Universal. So,
Universal's fire.
Yeah. We went to Universal.
Oh, we did in LA. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Universal. And that's the only place I've ever been. Like as far as like the Disney Universals or fucking Nintendo World, any of that shit.
Yeah, gotta go to Disney.
I'll try it out, just to do it.
It's fun. Like even as an adult, like that shit is fire. I like rides, so I'm getting on every single ride. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Did you happen to catch up on any new music when you were out there, like the week of?
I tapped into a couple of things.
Okay.
Not as much, but tapped into a couple of things here and there.
Well, for me, I was really looking forward to Ayra Starr's album. So that dropped the week after we potted. The week after you were on vacation.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been here. We didn't do anything last week. You left Sunday. Yeah.
Yes, sir. The year I turned 21, Ayra Starr.
Yes, it's here. Finally. This shit is gas.
Yeah, she went crazy.
Absolutely. That song with Giveon, fantastic. That last Heartbreak song, it's everything that I wanted it to be. We spoke about this last time. Giveon needs to make more music. That shit was great. But it wasn't the best song on the album.
Yeah, I don't think it was either.
Yeah, it was the best feature. It might be the best feature.
I don't know that Coco Jones and Anita song.
It's good. It's really good.
I liked it a lot.
Maybe it's the like nostalgia of like hearing Giveon again, where it's like, oh, like,
yeah,
this is so good. But he attacked it so well. She said in an interview, she said that she cried when she heard his verse.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? That he performed it so well. Like he painted the picture so well of like an argument between a significant other. He did exactly what she wanted him to do. So that was fire. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the best. It is the best feature, but like I said, it's not the best song. For me, the best song is 21.
Yeah, 21. That one speaks to you.
Oh, okay, we on the same page.
21 speaks to you, and it's the most. I don't want to say different, but it's outside of the Afrobeat bag that she's usually in.
Yeah, vocally,
yeah,
absolutely. It takes you into a different place. It shows you a different side of Ayra, which I think is beautiful because 21, and she's battling with just being 21, not having her father around, you know, and just kind of coming to terms with that. That was fantastic.
She's not 21 now, right, AJ? She's 21. No, she's 21 now.
The year I turned 21, so the last project was 19.
19, yeah, okay.
So it's been 2 years since then.
Okay.
But yeah.
I thought she wrote the project when she was 21.
She didn't do that whole Adele shit.
Yeah.
Adele comes out with fucking album 25 and she's 30. Like,
yeah. That's I was confused a little bit.
But yes, even if she wasn't 21, the songs are all centered around what it was to be 21. And she wrote everything herself. Like, this is the first time that she went about writing about herself for herself. Usually, she says she could write better with like. She says she writes better when it's like music. TV shows about somebody else's life or somebody else's experience, but she really challenged herself this time to just write about herself.
Yeah, and you can hear that in music.
For sure. So yeah, 21's my favorite track. It's the most different. I always loved the vocally leading songs.
Yeah, that's definitely the one for sure. I think Legos Love Story is probably my favorite one.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that if you're going for vibes.
Yeah. And like just the story behind it. Her talking about, being out there with her lover and everything, like shit's dope.
I think what I really liked about the album is that, and she says this in an interview, every song was supposed to be like an episode of a show. Yeah. So they're all different stories. It comes together beautifully, but like the intro track is so different than what I expected. Yeah. She's like getting her shit off. She's like rapping.
Almost, yeah. I heard it and I was like, wait, hold on.
Right. And then she takes us for a turn on the second song. So it's like, the episode changes and now it's a completely different thing. But it still has a cohesiveness to it that I almost like couldn't describe because it's the same voice, it's the same person delivering these messages through her songs. Yeah,
it flowed really well regardless of the vibe change. You know what I mean?
Another standout of mine was we said No Woman Commando. We didn't mention the name though.
Woman Commando is the one with Anita and Coco Jones.
The Kids Are Alright. That's the outro track. And then Bad Vibes, which was a single, right? So,
yeah.
Bad Vibes single. The Kids Are Alright for me was beautiful because like you hear like I believe it's her siblings like calling her father and like letting them know that they're okay, or calling her mother. And I just felt like it gave a real personable, I think is a better word, ness to the album.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, like, and you can hear her crying and you know, like those voice memos and stuff. You can hear the emotion. So I thought that was really beautiful. I liked it. I thought there was drasticness between The Kids Are Alright and the intro track.
Yeah.
Which was Bird Sing of Money. So yeah, there was a lot of drasticness between rapping and getting your shit off to like, you know, almost like vulnerability, sadness. Yeah.
I got you. I think I was more drawn to the Afro beat vibes on the album because I just, for some reason, I've been like in an Afro beat bag and I've been really looking for new tracks and new songs and stuff like that. So my standouts are definitely going to be like I said, Woman Commando, Last Heartbreak Song with Giveon, and
Last Heartbreak Song is not Afrobeat, but I hear you.
It has that kind of vibe to it still.
It doesn't go for what you're saying, but I hear you. Take the L.
I'm not taking the L. I'm staying on business. Besides Legos Love Story, Control, definitely up there for me too.
Oh yeah, Control's fire.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed I really enjoyed the whole project. I think Orun and Jazzy's song, I was okay. 1942 was chef's kiss. I'm upset that she sang about like the liquor 1942 because it's so like common, but like the way she did it was just fire. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And as for like the Afrobeat vibe, like Ayra Starr is underrated as like a vocalist. Like Afrobeats, you know, Thames is kind of is Afrobeat, but like they have great vocals. She's, you know, threading that needle between Afrobeat and R&B.
Yeah.
I would love to hear a full R&B project from Ayra Starr with like R&B production on some Last Heartbreak, 21, like that type of shit.
She can definitely do it.
Yeah.
She has a song on the album called Rhythm and Blues.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
she can definitely do it.
But that song is...
I know. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to make a connection there.
I see the connection. You know what I'm saying? There's no connection.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah.
But this is dope. This is my first time actually tapping into an Ayra Starr album, so...
Nah, you heard 19 last year.
I just
it didn't stick with you.
Yeah, it didn't stick. Like, it didn't really stick. I did, because we played it in the car.
Yeah.
On the way back from Dreamville Fest, you're right.
She blew us away at Dreamville Fest. She was amazing live.
Yeah.
Somebody got to tell Leo that that she dropped because he was obsessed. Yeah. I mean, I had to pull you real quick because then you would have been like, who are we talking about?
Yeah. What was that song where she was like, what'd she say? It's the same thing she said at the concert. Say Aria or something like that.
I don't remember.
Do you remember, AJ? The chant, yeah. What was the chant? Oh, go Ayra, go Ayra, go. Yeah, she said that in the album. That was dope because...
And that's her thing.
That's her thing. And we saw it at Dreamville Fest. Yeah, I just want to mention that too.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. We got some new information. AJ's on the side. He's a little sick, so he's not saying nothing. But the feature on it is Ayra Starr's brother for the song 1942.
That's fire.
That's fire. He was good.
Yeah, he was really good.
Sounded fire. I didn't complain about any of the features. Everything sounded great. The album's beautifully done. 14 tracks, really. With, you know, the bonus that's on Russian's album. Shit was quick and to the point. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Some songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything. For me, I say 8.5 out of 10. To be honest.
Yeah, definitely 8.5.
Yeah, I think that I'm not fully in that Afrobeat world to like fully dive in and say it, but like performance songs, 8.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10 if you want to, but I really liked her vocals. I really liked her vocals. So like,
yeah,
there's nothing that like I'm gonna take away for vocals. I love the beat choices, so there's nothing I'm gonna take away for that. There's just some songs that didn't hit as much.
Yeah,
probably because I wasn't looking for Afrobeat vibes all the time.
Yeah, that's true. And
I
the
liked
features
a lot
were really
more
good.
the different variations that I got.
Yeah,
And the features are really good.
Features are good. They complemented the songs really well. I don't think there was a bad feature on that album.
Yeah, out of 14 tracks, I think I have like 8.
Yeah, I got like 8.
Yeah.
8, 9 maybe.
AJ got 9, 10, 12.
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was going to say he got the whole album.
What were you doing? Oh, his rating was a 9. AJ rated a 9.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense if you got 12 tracks. But yeah, I mean, that's the only album that I tapped into while you were gone that I'm willing to speak about.
Yeah.
To keep it R&B. Muni Long dropped her new song, Made Me Forget.
Yep.
That shit was fucking phenomenal.
Yep.
And it samples D'Angelo's How Does It Feel, which was amazing. I didn't even notice it.
You didn't notice that at first?
I didn't notice it at first. She does it so differently because she's a powerhouse. Like her voice and D'Angelo's voice are two completely different voices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's power behind Muni Long's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not that much power when, D'Angelo sings. It's more like soft, sensual.
Yeah.
So it was really dope to see her do that. I've been playing that shit nonstop.
Yeah, she killed that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. She's got another one for me.
Do you think it's gonna pop?
I don't think it's gonna be as as much as Twin. Where Have You Been?
like Hours and Hours.
You know what I mean? Hours and Hours. You know what? Hours and Hours did pop, but that was pandemic, right?
That was after pandemic. I think it was like 2021, like late 2021.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was in everybody's like fucking Get Ready With Me videos on TikTok.
I really don't know where that song would be played to pop, like the way, what's it called? You Made Me? Twin, Where Have You Been?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called You Made Me. Made for Me.
Made for Me. That's what it is.
Yeah. Thank you, AJ, for fact checking.
Yeah, because I definitely agreed.
I don't know how it would pop that way. So I don't know if she's got another one as far as that. But you're right, Hours and Hours did go off. But I feel like that was like a couples thing. You know what I mean?
Kind of. But like the videos you saw on TikTok where
Hours and Hours.
It was
sexual.
literally people just, it was like day in the life videos.
What, Hours and Hours?
Yes.
Huh.
I think Drew Walls had used it one time.
I'm not the one to talk about what song could be used for content because the songs that people choose, I go, how did you come up with this? And sometimes it fits so well and I still be like, huh?
Yep. They just, remember when Stay was on everybody's TikTok?
Stay?
With Justin Bieber and Killer Roy?
I just don't understand that sometimes.
It was literally on everyone's TikTok for no reason.
Even the way they use Not Like Us. I'm like, but you're dragging it. This actually fits, but like, how did you even think of this? You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
I be trying to make gym content, and I'm like, what song should I use? And I'm using like a pumped up song. I see somebody else use Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach was on everyone's.
To gym content. And I'm like, this is fire. Why didn't I think of this?
Yeah, it's just song choice.
So yeah, I don't know. I think Muni Long did very well.
Yeah. She
flipped that D'Angelo sample fire. And I'm a fan. I mean, you know since she came out with Hours and Hours, then the remix with Usher.
Yeah, Drake's Usher was really good.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Honey with John Legend. I've been following her.
Do you think she's coming out with an album soon?
I don't know. I'm not sure if she's releasing an album or what she's doing, so I can't speak to that. I'll find out next week and let you know.
Yeah, because usually single. Maybe she's gearing up for something.
I mean, she has to move off the popularity of this song that was dropped 2 years ago.
Yeah,
The
because she hasn't come out on project since then.
Made for Me was dropped 2 years ago.
That was 2 years, and it just
And it's
damn.
And it took off.
It's crazy how you can drop a song years ago and then have it come back.
I'm gonna double check.
That shit's ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like she has to drop like a project or something at least. She's gaining all this momentum, and if she just keeps dropping singles, it's not really.
September 15, 2023.
That's
so
when
it was a year
You
ago.
Made
My
Me.
bad. That's when it says this came out. But she then dropped it again with Mariah Carey in 2024.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
My bad.
Mariah
2
Carey.
years ago was wrong. I actually never heard that. The one with Mariah
I remember
Carey.
it coming out. I don't think I ever heard it though.
Yeah. She doesn't do anything for me on songs that I'm like, oh my god, let me go check it out. Like, yeah, Mariah Carey's a legend, but like, I don't care to listen to her in 2024. I listened to her on November 1st.
Yeah, November 1st. You're right.
What are you gonna say? October 31st?
No, November 1st. You're right. Yeah. Because for some reason I thought you said December 1st. I was like, no one cares about Thanksgiving.
It's time.
Yep.
Damn, couldn't do it. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So Muni Long, Ayra Starr, R&B vibes were fire.
Immaculate.
I mean, we got more for R&B, but it depends what you want to touch on. What was been in your rotation?
In my rotation, I'll tell you what's not in my rotation. Fucking Grippy and the shit that Drake dropped with Sexy Red. Yo, Drake and J. Cole, y'all are having a mid-off right now.
Yo, for real.
Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. Kendrick bodied you and all of a sudden you don't know how to make music anymore? I don't get it.
It's true, bro. It's like everything that they've dropped since the beef has been mid.
And it's crazy because My Delete Later is fire.
My Delete Later is the best project that has come out in 2024.
Yes. Best rap project.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best rap project. And you come out with, bro, you're 38 talking about it's grippy. I call it that because it's grippy. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, it's grippy.
Nah, man. Nah. I don't know who cleared that shit. They should have told you that, bro, this is not it.
Yeah.
Normalize telling rappers that their songs are trash. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Drake needs somebody behind him to say no to him too.
Yeah.
Although I do think it was dope that he flipped the BBL jersey.
Yeah.
Because he had no other choice. That shit was being said in different languages and
Yeah.
played everywhere. So he had to like get in on the joke. You know what I mean?
He was getting clowned.
So that it's not funny anymore. It's like no one's really gonna care about it anymore if his shit popped off. But he wasted that feature on a horrible song.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to it twice just because I'm like, hey, BBL Jizzy, that's fire. No, never again, because I don't want to hear "Babe, I love you, you might." No, like I don't want to hear it. Sexy Red is dope, and her project was dope. That was the worst song on her project.
Yeah, and it had Drake on it. I don't know.
And she hyped it up and she showed it to people, and then they're dancing. Like maybe I just don't get it, but it's like nah,
Yeah.
it's not it.
Yeah. Drake slid, kind of.
No, he slid. It's just not what you should be doing after the beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. And then this fucking...
Yo, Wagwan Delilah.
Wagwan Delilah. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, it's funny though. It's just all right. So here's my theory. Not even my theory. Here's my take. Drake has so much money, so much fame. He doesn't care what he does anymore. It doesn't matter. You understand? We're over here like, yo, you're making the wrong moves. It's horrible. We're all tuning in. We're all talking about it. So does he really give a fuck? He's getting the streams. He's getting the publicity. It doesn't matter if people are like, yo, this shit is trash. Because when he comes out with some fire, they're going to still listen to it and they're going to say it's fire. Because every single move that he does after the beef, they're looking at him.
Yeah.
Now, he's going to get credited with, or Kendrick is going to get credited with, oh, look, he's got him making mid music now and he's making the dance shit. But like, this was strictly for Toronto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and he slid for what it was. Like, just, but it's Drake. Like, you can't expect him not to, like, quote unquote slide. Like I said, you know what I mean?
I guess as a fan, I'm just like, you got bodied. You deleted the fucking Hard Part 6 off your Instagram. Now you're backtracking. And then you come out with this mid-ass song. Like,
but it's on SoundCloud.
I know it's on SoundCloud, but it's just like, this is what you do after you get bodied in rap beef. Like, that's where my head is at. Like, I get you're Drake. You can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. It's a fun song, whatever the case is. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just like, I have a roller coaster of emotions when it comes to that man right now. And I'm just like, fuck you.
Pause.
Do what you want to do. Pause.
Got you.
The craziest part, though, is the artist that he hopped on that song with in an interview a couple weeks ago was like, they asked him, like, yo, who would you want to feature on the song? He was like, yo, Drake would be dope. And then Drake hopped on it. Like, that was crazy.
So, I think that's Drake's way of, like, paying back. Sorry. Hold on. That's Drake's way of, like, giving back to the city on some shit. Like, oh, yeah. Drake doesn't do anything for the Toronto. Toronto's not with him or whatever. Like, you know, this guy is bubbling out in Toronto. Like, let me just give him something, whatever, boom, on SoundCloud. And there's something small. I think it's covered so widely right now because this is post-beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had he not been in a beef with Kendrick Lamar, we would have heard that shit. We would have laughed. We'd be like, Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's being a clown. It's funny.
I would have been like, you said you was going on break, but I guess whatever.
Right. You know what I mean? I had a thought, but I forgot. Oh, you said you're like with a roller coaster of emotions with Drake. Like, let me ask you a question. Are you going to tune into Drake's next album?
Of course. Yeah, okay. Definitely.
That's me as a fan. Are you going to tune into Drake's next single?
Of course. I'm going to tune into whatever he dropped because that's me as a fan. Like, I'm going to tune in.
Do you think other people that are not fans are still tuning in to what he puts out?
I think they are.
Boom.
Because they want to hear what he has to say.
Exactly.
Especially like if he comes out with like a serious like rap song talking about whatever's going on, then they want to hear what he had to say for sure.
So, with this whole Kendrick Lamar beef, what do we think a rap song by Drake is going to get? What do you think the reception is going to be for a rap song by Drake? These aren't rap songs.
Yeah.
You My Everything is BBL Drizzy, like he's rapping about getting bitches' bodies done and saying, hey, sexy red, keep it natural for me. Like, it's just like a little bullshit thing. He's not really in there with his pen. You know what I'm saying? He's not making these hits. He's not the hit maker that we're speaking about in these songs. Yeah, he's just dropping some verses. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With this Wagwan Delilah shit, it's SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Did he do anything else?
No.
I don't think he did anything else.
There's just, because the Sexy Red song was the first song.
Listen, he said he was going on break. And then he gave us Scary Hours 3.
Yeah.
So now he's going to actually go on break, even though he said Summer Vibes up next. He'll probably try to get a song for the summer. If he misses, he has to go back to the drawing board. If he don't miss, he's going to keep doing whatever the fuck he wants. He needs to be humbled on the charts again and again and again. I know, Kendrick's at the top of the charts and Kendrick has humbled him and he knocked him off. But like, I'm talking about Drake putting out something that really matters. Him, solo leading artist, whether it's a summer song or a rap song, and it don't hit the charts, that's humbling. Yeah. Not a feature on fucking You My Everything, not a feature on Snowdy's fucking song Wagwan Delilah. He has 2 new songs coming out with Camila Cabello. 1 feature, 1 solo, like interlude type vibe. Let's see what the reception is on that. They were recorded a year ago.
Yeah.
Completely different Drake. And that's pre-Kendrick Lamar beef.
And he's going to cook for that too.
Because, why are you releasing this? Why don't you go rap? It's like, I told you this. In the episode that we spoke about the beef, I told you. Pause. But for real, I told you everything that he does now is going to be tied to Kendrick Lamar and how people perceive him. Rap beef changes perception. Mm-hmm. Is it fair? Nah. Should it, hold that much weight? Nah. But that's what it's going to be. Oh, you making a song with Camila Cabello? Yeah. Keep making me dance, wave my hands. It won't be no threat. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep putting Kendrick lyrics attached to Drake every time he does something that Kendrick said. When I see you stand next to Sexy Red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. Like, then you come out with a song with Sexy Red and you're literally talking about you getting bitches' bodies done and all this other shit. Like, it's not a good look. It's not smart optics wise. Drake don't care about optics.
I know.
He don't care about how he is viewed because he is a huge star and he knows that he could do, For All the Dogs, it's trash. Boom. Scary Hours 3. Oh, we love you again. You Broke My Heart was the song that went crazy. Everything else no one else cared about, but hip hop fucked with it, and then everybody else got the You Broke My Heart.
Yeah. It's just so stupid. It's dumb. I don't know.
Come on. We're here. Cook.
I just think that I think his choices are not, and even during the beef, I think his decision making wasn't the best. And now after, it's just proving to be not the best because he's doing all this extra shit. I don't know, bro. And J. Cole, man, you got one more fucking chance. You're gonna be on Thames' album this week. I better hear some fire.
I think that song is gonna be fucking heat.
I think so too. It better be heat.
Thames, respectfully to Cash Cobain, respectfully to Future, Thames is not an artist that you're gonna give a whack song to or you're gonna like play around with. Yeah. That is a way to reach, you know what I'm saying, to have amazing reach. The song Thank You he did with Burna Boy, it was good. It didn't get as big as it should have, but this song with Thames, it has to be huge. I'm sure they didn't use it as a single so that they have people go to the album to listen to her album because J. Cole is a big name. Yeah. Thames is a huge name as well, but I'm just saying, J.
Cole's also a star.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, let's see what that is, and we'll tap in. I mean, that's Friday.
Yep.
So
yeah,
we'll be here next week talking about that.
Talking about fucking Grippy, bro. You fucking in your late 30s, man.
No. I mean, but if this was pre-beef, to be honest, or this never happened, I think that you would have a take more on some like, why can't he have fun?
No. This was terrible.
It was cringy.
It was terrible.
It was cringy, but it wasn't for us.
I don't give a fuck who it was for. It was terrible. Like just hearing it, I was just like what are you saying right now?
She wanna chew me like Wrigley's.
Oh, there was one bar, I forgot what it was. I was just like, oh my God. He was getting cooked though.
Yeah.
He was getting cooked.
What he say? Can't believe it or not, like Ripley's. It was bad.
It was bad. It was bad. Even like for bars, it was just bad.
If he said it in a different cadence, it would have hit. They're just simple.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
It was just cringy, the whole thing. Grippy, like nah, it was weird. It
was just so weird.
Let's get off of that.
Yeah, fuck you, J. Cole. Fuck you, Jay. I'm kidding. I love you guys.
Song suggestion before we get to
the big thing.
Yeah.
Song suggestion. I don't know. Give me a second.
Damn, this man. He every single time that I want him to be prepared, he's like, nah.
Oh, I got one. We didn't talk about it. The makeup song, Austin.
Fire.
Yo, my son cooked.
Fucking lutely.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's going on his first solo-led tour.
I saw.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely there. When we saw him 2 years ago, it was fire.
Sheesh. I'm going to say mine is Soft by Lucky Day. That's my song suggestion.
Soft is a good one.
Yeah. I thought Bruno Mars was also featured on that, the way he was on that too, like background vocals, but he wasn't. So I was wrong on that, which was interesting because I was like, yo, I feel like I hear him. And so I was digging deeper, and I think like he's lending his band to Lucky Day on some shit, like the production and stuff like that. But I'm really excited for Lucky Day's new album. 3 songs that he's released, they're all fire. That's You, Soft,
Hurricane.
Is there another one?
There might be another one.
Hold on, because I think... No, yeah, Over's not on here. That's smart. Okay.
Oh, Over's on the Candy Drip one.
Yeah. And it's 14 tracks. And you know me.
Fire.
I love a 14-track album.
Yeah, we don't want the fucking 20 tracks.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, R&B led albums that are 14 tracks can just start to like dwindle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen that with Usher. We've seen that with Chris Brown. I would say we could see that with JT, but I really love that album, so I won't say that. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
All right. For the huge abomination that was Apple Music and their fucking 1 to 100 albums that they laid out for us week by week, day by day.
Yo, who the fuck is working over there, bro? Like,
bro, Ebro Darden and some white women and some white men that he was around the table speaking on, like, oh, well, Good Kid, Mad City is at the top for me because of. Shut the fuck up,
you don't
bro.
know what the fuck. Just to give you guys like some type of like the criteria, because I don't know if everyone knows like the criteria they were going off of.
Yeah, what was the criteria?
They were looking for what impacted the culture the most.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like anything with streams, nothing like that. It was just like what impacted the culture, what stood out the most in their genre, or whatever the case is. Just like things like that. That was the criteria they were going off of.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start with like the bottom and then work our way up?
I mean, just overall, what were our issues with the list, right? Like,
why was Confessions not 95 and Blonde was what, 4, 5?
Yeah,
Blonde was 5. Bro, Confessions 95 and Blonde 5. Blonde being top 5 is fucking crazy.
yeah, absolutely
Crazy.
Yeah, no.
I would put it in the 100 though. I would put it somewhere in 100.
It could be in the 100.
Yeah. Channel Orange is a better album though. Just saying.
And it shouldn't be in top 10.
It shouldn't be top 10. No, definitely not. Confessions is like
Swap them.
I'm biased.
Swap them.
I'm biased though.
Swap them.
Swap them.
Confessions 5. Fucking Blonde 95.
I'd be happy with
And
that.
it would be perfect.
I'd be happy with that.
The fuck out
I
of
wouldn't
here,
be mad
bro.
at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. Billie Eilish being on there is crazy to me.
Why?
She's a new artist.
I mean, yeah, but if you're speaking on culture and impact, she has had that. And now there are people that want to sound like her. She's almost kind of created another sound within her genre.
I guess. I don't want to sound like a hater.
No. I mean, it's not a hater.
That's just my opinion. Like, I feel like if we're talking about the best 100 albums of all time in every genre.
I mean, they're never going to get it right.
Yeah.
But boy, did they get some of those fucking ones wrong.
Yeah. Taylor Swift's, it's 1989, right?
Taylor Swift is on there like 3 times.
She's only on there once.
She's on there. She's on there more than.
She's on there maybe twice.
She's on there twice. Minimum.
Yeah, maybe
minimum twice. But anyways, she's not in top 10. So that's why people were like, oh, it's a W. She's not in top 10.
I don't think she should be there at all.
Taylor, as far as
my bad.
as far as culture,
I don't think 1989 should be there.
I don't care. I haven't heard any Taylor Swift album from start to finish and played it back more than once ever. But
I guess she
Taylor
definitely
Swift is one of the biggest, if not the biggest artist of our generation.
You're right.
She deserves to be in a top 100 album. She does not deserve top 10. I don't even think
she's top 20.
I don't even think she deserves top 20. As far as art goes,
yeah,
I don't think what she does is so amazing. There's no Adele on there.
Yep. There's no Adele. There's no Weeknd. The Weeknd is not on there.
I mean, we didn't speak we didn't speak about any of the misses yet. But
sorry.
Yeah, no. You're right. Go ahead.
I don't want to speak on the misses yet because we're still talking about what was on there. Lauryn Hill's number 1.
Yeah.
Thriller is number 2.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill deserves a spot in the top 5.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because of impact and
Yes.
culture, the way they said the criteria was. And that makes sense. Nobody has released one album and been spoken about and regarded the way she has.
Yes.
The way any artist has like that, ever.
Yes.
Her impact is undeniable.
Undeniable. Neo R&B soul album. Amazing. I love it. I just don't think it's above Thriller. Thriller is, to me, is the best album of all time.
I mean, yeah. Can it even be considered an album? Is it like...
It is an album.
Is it album length or was that not a thing?
I don't think it was a thing back then. It's 9 tracks.
It's 9 tracks, but they're not 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
They are... There's not a single miss on 9 tracks of just straight
bangers.
And
not even that. There's not a wasted second. Like
nothing.
Not a wasted breath, beat, nothing.
Yeah. Production, vocals.
Yeah.
Performances, music videos. That album has it all.
Yeah. Thriller.
Best album of all time.
Thriller is timeless and amazing. And it's spoken about and used and fucking, I guess used and sampled are the same fucking thing, but just like taking inspiration from more than Lauryn Hill.
And I think it's the only album to go 10 times diamond.
It don't matter what accolades Thriller has.
I'm just saying
it don't even matter. It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Lauryn Hill, I love you. I think you should be in top 5 for sure. Take out fucking Blonde.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take out Blonde and put Lauryn there.
Yeah.
And then make Michael number 1. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I was glad that Stevie Wonder got his shine though.
Oh yeah, Songs of the Key of Life, definitely. That was number 7.
I think it was number 6.
Yeah,
I think it was number 6, but I don't know. Double check for me.
Yeah.
While we're on the MJ topic, that's the only album that's there.
Yeah.
And they can't even say like, oh, people can't have multiple albums on there.
No.
Taylor Swift had 2. Beyonce had 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who else had 2 on there? Did I know?
Prince
had 2 albums on.
Prince had 2.
Yeah. So, what the fuck?
You can easily put Thriller, Off the Wall, and Bad.
Yeah.
Easily.
I think Thriller and Bad, and I would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Which one's regarded more? I'm not as big as,
definitely
an MJ
Thriller
fan. No, Bad or Off the Wall. Bad, right?
Bad, yeah.
Right. So I would have put Thriller and Bad. And I'm pretty sure in those 100 albums, you could have, and they're different, Thriller and Bad. They don't sound the same.
Yeah.
What do you think, AJ? Does Thriller and Bad sound the same? No.
No,
right.
definitely not. 2 different versions. You could put fucking 4 Michael Jackson albums up there, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, but that's Stan shit.
That's Stan shit.
That's
That's Stan shit. But definitely you could have put Thriller and Bad up there for sure. If you're giving people 2 spots.
Right.
And Beyonce's albums, I get Lemonade should be up there. But in my opinion, if you're gonna put Beyonce's self-titled, I would have rather put 4.
I don't have enough Beyonce stan or care in me to have this argument.
4 had Love on Top. 4 had Run the World. Like those songs.
Those were pop songs. Those are popular pop songs. If you're talking about artistry, Lemonade definitely is a creative.
That's what I'm saying. Lemonade should be there.
Album and definitely belongs somewhere in the 100. I don't think it's top 10. But I mean, as far as culture and impact, it makes sense. I mean, without Lemonade, we don't get 444.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without Lemonade, we don't have the same discourse that we do about Beyonce tapping into a more vulnerable place, showing us a different side of her. So I understand by their criteria.
Yeah.
All that to say, why the fuck is To Pimp a Butterfly not on the 100 albums?
I was literally about to say that. You put Good Kid, Mad City at number 7, but To Pimp a Butterfly is nowhere to be found.
To Pimp a Butterfly, culturally, has more impact than Good Kid, Mad City. No matter how it's received, and like, oh, I'll turn that shit off or whatever, that album won him a Pulitzer Prize.
I think it was Damn.
No.
It was Damn.
Damn won him a Pulitzer Prize?
Yeah.
So then he was he put in the Writers Hall of Fame or some shit like that? Because To Pimp a Butterfly won him an award for sure.
Yeah, no, Damn definitely won him the Pulitzer Prize for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That defies my whole point now. On that sense. Nah, I'm just saying if that's what happened, that's fine. I can't look it up and talk at the same time. So I thought that To Pimp a Butterfly was the reason he got the Pulitzer Prize, which made sense to me. But having an album that plays front and back is fucking legendary, so that also makes sense.
But Damn was also not on there.
Right, jumping the gun. But yeah. To Pimp a Butterfly not being on that is crazy. Let's say whatever, he didn't win a Pulitzer Prize because of To Pimp a Butterfly. Sure, fine, whatever. What album has been spoken about negatively or positively as much for as long as To Pimp a Butterfly has? The conversations that it started within the community, the cultural impact that it had on music in general, the instruments that it used, the way it shifted hip hop. Like, To Pimp a Butterfly deserves 100% to be there. It don't matter if I can say that shit was ass. It don't matter if somebody else calls it great. Because of the fact that there's those two views on it, that's why it belongs in the top 100. It's one of the most talked about albums. And I just feel like Good Kid, Mad City deserves to be there. One of the best debuts for a hip hop artist. An amazing project. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is like one of the most amazing songs that I've ever heard. I listen to that shit. It is like 12 minutes long. I listen to that shit on repeat. And I know it word for word.
Yep.
The emotions that are portrayed in that song, the way that he can deliver that story and that message is insane. Good Kid, Mad City is amazing. To Pimp a Butterfly also belongs on that list.
Yeah. He just talks about so many different things, especially within black culture on To Pimp a Butterfly. Like the struggles of just being black in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit speaks. Like,
if you're going to put a black woman as number one, and you're going to speak on the fact that, it's amazing that somebody in that position is a person of color and a woman, etc., why not use that same narrative, and criteria to uplift To Pimp a Butterfly? Now, they spoke about it. Ebro said, that he thought To Pimp a Butterfly should have been there. And, there was obviously a back and forth. I think Good Kid, Mad City is more received by the masses, the paler skinned people.
Good Kid, Mad City is a cop out.
I don't think it's a cop out. It's still, like I said, it's still great.
It's a great album.
It belonged on there.
It belonged on there, but
it didn't belong.
It's a cop out for
it didn't belong
top
7,
top 10.
Yeah. It didn't belong in the top 10.
Definitely not. It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't have put. I mean, no Jay-Z on there is crazy.
I think the Blueprint's on there.
No, I'm talking about top 10.
Oh, top 10, yeah.
Like you have Kendrick, but there's. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of another rapper to replace it. Like I would just put Pimp a Butterfly there. I'm not trying to deny Kendrick's impact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I just wouldn't put Good Kid, Mad City there. That's my thought process on it.
It's just a tough list because you're looking at every genre. It's not just one genre. That's why it's like, oh, like who deserves top 10 all time for every fucking genre? It's hard to pick that. I just think they did a terrible job.
Right.
You want to talk about who?
I think we spent a lot of time on it, but notable misses. There's no Weeknd project on there, who has been one of the biggest artists of our generation, the most streamed, has had theme-based albums, has delivered different kind of music, has been the soundtrack to our lives, and there's no Weeknd on that 100. But Billie Eilish is there. To your point earlier,
The Weeknd shifted R&B. Shifted the sound of R&B.
Exactly.
He created his own lane. You want to talk about impact?
There's no Lil Wayne.
There's no Wayne. There's no J. Cole.
I mean, you put Drake, you put Drake, and you put Kendrick. Why not put Cole? Are we saying that his album is not as impactful? I mean, 2014 Forest Hills Drive went platinum with no features. It was the first album to do that, first hip hop album to do that.
Double platinum. It's probably like quadruple platinum.
I mean,
5-6 times platinum now.
Like, let's really get down to it. Who else wasn't on there? Sorry, I just want to make sure that I don't make a miss.
Bruno Mars.
There's no Bruno Mars. That was my issue.
No Bruno
and
Mars.
only one Kanye project.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No 808s?
Bro, none of the college dropout, graduation, late registration, none of it.
Yeah, bro. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Like, how? Huh? No Whitney Houston. Yo,
no Whitney Houston, and she has 3 diamond albums. It's crazy.
yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. No Whitney Houston is crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Listen, you're not always going to get it right. And I understand. I truthfully do.
Yeah, but to get it this fucking wrong.
To get the top 10 placement wrong and to choose some of the albums that they did choose over other ones. Like, you didn't need to put Taylor Swift twice. You didn't need to put Beyonce twice. I think Beyonce being in the top 10 cemented. You didn't need to do her self-titled album at, like, what was that, 91 or some shit like that, 89? Yeah. One of those numbers.
Yeah, to give Taylor Swift 2 and Beyonce 2 and Michael Jackson 1 and Kanye 1, like, I think there should have just been one placement. If you're going to put a album in the top 100, you can't put 2 albums from the same artist.
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous. There's placements for albums that should have been there that were snubbed because an artist got 2. That's not fair.
Conspiracy theorists, real quick. I mean, they do this on purpose. They know it's going to get talked about.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So they know, first of all, no matter what, someone's going to have a problem with it because your 100 is not the same as my 100.
Yeah.
Your 5 is not the same as my 5. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. But purposely leaving people out specifically and then purposely putting 2 albums from the same artist, like, those moves are on purpose. That's a real thing that they're doing. That's an active choice that they're making. Oh, we didn't put Kanye because of XYZ? No, you put Kanye. They put Kanye no matter everything that man has against him. Yep. They still put Kanye West.
It just...
No Wayne is crazy.
No Wayne,
like I said,
fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, bro, it's wild.
Rihanna made it with Auntie.
Rihanna deserves her spot, 100%.
I'm just going through the list. SOS made it. That's amazing.
Doesn't deserve to be there.
Album music.
Album,
wait. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense though.
Fuck what? No.
It makes sense though.
Stop talking. An album that came out in 2022. An album that came out in 2022 is making a top 100 album? Come on, bro.
It makes sense because they already had announced that that's the best album of the streaming era.
All right, so fine. We'll talk about impact. There are 100 albums better than SOS.
R&B albums.
There are 100. Nigga, no.
Flower Boy made it.
Beautiful. Fire. Shout out to him. He deserves it. He doesn't get a lot of credit on a lot of things. 100% deserves it. SOS did not need to be on that fucking list.
Yo. Travis Scott making it and
Travis
not
Scott,
J. Cole.
Hold on.
And not Wayne.
Astroworld, though, right?
Astroworld,
I mean, Astroworld deserves to be on that list because of
impact.
Because of the trajectory. SOS deserves to be on the list because of the impact to the streaming era shit you said. I just think it's too recent. You can't gauge an album if it hasn't been out for like 5 years, right? Like Astroworld's been out for 5 years.
Yeah.
I think it should have been, something like albums from 2019 before or whatever the fuck, or 2020, let's say, whatever. Because like music is supposed to be over time spoken about, and your decision is made on, oh my god, yo, this is so good, or this was better than their last project, and this and that. You know what I mean?
That's how you gauge impact, by time, not like.
So yeah,
it's crazy. Apple Music, you should hire us. We can make a better list than y'all did for sure.
I don't know if I'm that versed that I can name 100 albums, because they definitely had some albums there that I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Every genre is crazy.
Listen, to each his own.
Yeah.
I definitely tapped into some of the things, and I was like, oh, okay, like I understand this is fire, but
there's some stuff on there that makes sense. Abbey Road was top 10. Nirvana. Prince. It made sense. Legends, you know what I mean?
They just could have chose different legends in different situations and different albums.
I think Amy Winehouse made it too.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse was there.
No Whitney Houston.
Insane, bro.
No Wayne. Yeah. Do better. Do better album music.
For sure.
Drop a new list.
Actually, do it again.
Do it again. Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm glad that we didn't get into a huge debate on Confessions.
We're in agreement. We're in agreement.
No, I just meant in general. Like, just, they would, because we probably could have done a whole pod on why Confessions was too low.
Definitely.
That's it.
I'm biased, though. Like, you can't ask me that question.
You saw the albums that were after it? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, Confessions is at least 20.
Where was Astroworld?
Astro was below it. I think it was 98.
All right, my bad. He shouldn't even be breathing the same air as Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Let's wrap up the Apple Music 100 whatever.
Yeah. Fuck them.
100 greatest albums of all time.
100 fucking sellouts. You guys are fucking ridiculous.
I mean, they could have put, their people that they pay up there more, but
don't fucking do that, bro. You're gonna make a list of the top 100 albums. Don't.
I'm just saying, like,
don't do that.
They didn't choose to put Drake high. You know what I mean? They didn't choose to put who the fuck is always on the front page of shit?
Lil Baby.
Yeah, whatever. They didn't choose to put so many people that high, and they didn't put Taylor in the top 10. So I believe that they tried enough.
Yeah, I mean, they put Lauryn Hill #1, so
right.
They definitely tried. I get it. I would do that, but that's just me.
All right, we had last thoughts.
Yeah,
this is last thoughts, but it's like, we also be throwing around culture shit around here. So
yeah, this is not going to be another topic. I just want to touch on it real quick. Spotify also came out with a list of their top 100 hip hop songs of the streaming era.
Oh, hip hop songs.
Yeah,
top 100 hip hop. That's smart. Just do songs when Apple Music did albums.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, get a little differentiation.
Bodak Yellow was number 2. Sorry. I don't know if I agree with that.
Streaming songs.
Streaming era.
Bodak Yellow being number 2?
For hip hop.
And what do you remember as what was number 1?
What was number 1? Hold on. Let me double check. I don't think it was that good to be.
These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. It don't matter how good it was. That was the streamed song of the century, bro. Like,
I don't know, bro.
Nah, chill. Like, I'm the Cardi B hater. I know that. But Bodak Yellow?
I'm not even trying to hate. Like,
introduced people to Cardi B and created the star that is Cardi B.
All Right was the first one. It was number 1.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I would. No, it doesn't. What was the top 5?
So All Right was number 1. Number 2 is Bodak Yellow. Number 3 is God's Plan.
Okay.
It's not hip hop. Whatever.
Nah, he's been good.
4 is XO Tour Life. And then 5 is March Madness.
XO Tour Life should have been number 1.
I agree.
All My Friends Are Dead, Push Me to the Edge, or Bodak Yellow? All Right? I don't know what criteria they're going by. But a song off of To Pimp a Butterfly being the number 1 streamed album when that wasn't even the number 1 streamed album is crazy.
Yeah.
What was the criteria? Do you know?
I don't know the criteria.
You said, what was that? The top 100 songs of the streaming era.
Top hip hop.
Top hip hop songs
of the streaming era.
Does it say most streamed?
It gives the streams.
What's the streams of Bodak Yellow and what's the streams of All Right?
Bodak Yellow has 2 billion, 2.5 billion. And All Right has 890 million.
Yeah. Bodak Yellow's number 1. Did you read the difference between that?
Yeah. That's a lot. That is a lot.
All Right is a phenomenal song. The list doesn't make sense to have All Right and Bodak Yellow next to each other.
I think it's just Spotify too.
Yeah. They're sucking Kendrick now after the beef.
Yeah. At least Spotify.
But it was smart of Spotify to include it To Pimp a Butterfly song.
Yeah.
After Apple Music left it off of, their top 100 albums.
Yep.
Yeah. That's smart. I give them the credit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I agree with Bodak Yellow. At least not in the top.
Why wouldn't you agree with Bodak Yellow?
Not two.
Why did you go listen to Invasion of Privacy?
Not because of Bodak Yellow.
Was you not in the club singing "These is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes"?
I was 19, bro. I was in no club.
Okay, brother. Were you not outside at Shindig singing that?
Oh yeah, I definitely was. Yeah.
Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope these hoes know it ain't cheap. That's the same song, right?
Yep.
Okay. I know that song word for word. And I'm a Cardi B hater.
Yeah.
Crown here. Because I'm just... It had 2.5 billion streams.
Yeah. All right, whatever. I'll give it to her. I guess.
Like I said, EXO Tour Life could have been number 1, could have been number 2. I think it was a little bit low. It was really good too. I actually liked that song.
I don't really give you.
Yeah,
that shit went crazy.
God's Plan in the top 5 is valid because I mean it was everywhere.
I don't think it's a hip hop song.
Do you remember how God's Plan goes other than the hook? He was getting his shit off.
I don't know. I wouldn't classify it as hip hop. I think it's more pop than hip hop.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
But Drake is pop.
I would classify God's Plan as more pop for sure. Drake has a lot better hip hop songs. Strictly hip hop.
You said what? Drake is what?
Drake has a lot better hip hop songs than God's Plan.
Yes, but in the streaming era,
yeah.
More than God's Plan. They could have put Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode is up there.
I'm just saying they could have put Sicko Mode in that spot because that's probably the other streamed one.
I think Sicko Mode is
They could have put I'm on one.
They could have put I'm on one.
They could have put any, DJ
I'm on one's not streaming.
No New
era.
Friends.
Not streaming era.
Fucking.
They could have put For Free. That's streaming era.
No, they couldn't.
All right.
No. In that spot?
Not in that spot.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about in that spot.
Yeah, no.
In that spot. Like as big. I mean, at least they didn't put Kiki, Do You Love Me?
That's fucking, I would have been pissed.
He's getting his shit off on there too. He's rapping on these songs.
That's not hip hop, bro. That's not hip hop. God's Plan is not hip hop. I'm standing by that.
Neither is EXO Tour Life. Type shit.
I think EXO Tour Life is more hip hop than God's Plan is.
All right, I gotta listen to God's Plan again.
AJ, am I wrong?
Yes.
All right,
yes, you're wrong.
Whatever. I'm standing on business.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
I'm still sick.
Yeah. All right. If y'all made this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please comment, subscribe, and like.
Yes, sir.
We are on every platform at @TalentTalkPod_, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere you have social media, we are there.
Yes,
Besides
sir.
like Threads and Facebook. Who cares
This
about
fucking
that
guy. Yeah. Yes, sir. And it has been Talent Talk. As we always say, deuces.